Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Copp, and it is my pleasure to introduce the newest head coach of the Temple men's basketball program, Adam Fisher. Coach, welcome to Temple.
Thanks, Kevin. Great to be here. So excited.
Well, it's a welcome to Temple, but a welcome back to Philly. You are from the area. We have so much to talk about. I just want to start with what is the feeling like to hear yourself introduced as the next head coach of this storied program? What has it been like for you? Has it sunk in yet?
It hasn't, but it's been unbelievable to have, my wife and daughter, my family there with my parents, my brother, my wife's family there, some of my closest friends growing up. It was surreal. It's just really an amazing moment because I wanted them all to enjoy it. They've all been such a big part of my journey, so to me, they were all up there with me. They've all helped get here. So an incredible day. I was overwhelmed by the support in the room and how many people were there. But again, it just reemphasized why I wanted to be here. The pride in Temple, to see all those people there. It was a really special moment.
Well, you are a first-time head coach, but a long-time assistant and associate head coach at the highest levels of this sport, and I'm sure along the way opportunities have presented themselves. What is it about this opportunity in particular? Why Temple to get you to come here?
It starts with the tradition, right? I mean, you want to be at places that have won, and Temple's tradition being, I think it's sixth, right? Winningest program in all of college basketball. So you look at that and how amazing it is academically, and it's in the city of Philadelphia. What a great place to recruit. And then as you dig deeper into it, I got to get to know Arthur. And the more time I spent with Arthur, Chairman Morgan, their vision and their pride for this place just was oozing out. And I was like, I want to be a part of this. And it was great. Those reasons growing up, Big Five, like that means something to me. So really, again, thrilled to be here.
All right, I won't read your whole resume, but coming here after 2 years as associate head coach at Penn State, taking them to the round of 32 in the NCAA tournament, longtime assistant coach under Jim Larrañaga at Miami, of course, a Final Four team this year. Give folks a sense of your experience, what you feel like you can bring here to this role, why you're the right fit for this program right now.
I think I've done every position in college basketball, so I know what it takes. I think that's great when you're a CEO to know all the steps. I've learned under Hall of Fame coaches, but Hall of Fame people. To learn under Coach Larrañaga was just unbelievable. I mean, his attention to detail. We're going to try to emulate a lot of the stuff that we did at the University of Miami. You learn under Jay Wright. Everybody knows who that is here and what he's had the success. And then you look at like Micah Shrewsbury, a guy that I was with the last 2 years who was different, had an NBA background. So I'm going to try to take pieces all of them and fit it into who I am and how I'll be, and I've taken some great stuff from all of them.
Well, as you and I are sitting here, we're just a few hours removed from you being officially introduced, but I know already you've had the chance to meet with the team, to have some conversations, actually get out on a basketball court, and I'm wondering if you can give us a little bit. I know you can't really bring us inside the room, but what was your message to the team? What did you want to convey to the guys that are here on this roster currently about this program moving forward?
The first thing, I wanted them to remember why they came here. That's so important. You chose Temple for a reason. The second thing I told them, you have me for life. Being a first-time head coach, that first team's going to mean something to me. It's going to be special. And those guys always, but especially that team, will have me for life. And I just wanted them to know I need them to have a great experience. I've been to the NCAA tournament. I've been to a Final Four, Elite Eight, Sweet 16s. I want them to experience it. And I will give everything I have to this program so that they have a great experience, because it's about student athletes. That's why we all have jobs. So I just wanted them to know, you don't trust me yet, but we can build it. I just met you. I understand, but let's build it. And I want them to get to know me. And I said, I need to get to know you guys. Not just what you do on the court. I want to get to know your families. And I think that was a really important thing to emphasize to them, especially early on.
Well, I know from a roster management standpoint, as you look to build the team, there's no secret that there are guys in the portal right now, and certainly you've got a whole bunch of things to consider as you try to build a roster. What are some of those first steps in terms of what you're trying to do to put a team together, this first team for you together?
No, it's a great question, and I think everybody in the country is dealing with it. Whether you've been a head coach there or you're not, everybody's got the transfer portal, so many changes, and we need to embrace it. I need to be honest with guys, guys that are in the portal that are here right now and guys that aren't here, that were at other schools. Just be honest with them and give them a vision for what I'm trying to do here. And if they want to be a part of it, we want them. We want them here. But there's also going to be guys that might be great players that might not be the best fit. So I'm really looking for the right fit, the right student athlete that will represent this university in a first-class manner.
there's building this team, but there's also, as you've said, building the program and looking at kind of the longer arc of things. And in that standpoint, you have Philly ties. We know from some of the success you've had at other institutions recruiting the Philadelphia area. To kind of flip that on its head now, how do you go about, this is the magic question, right? How do you go about keeping some of that talent here and also, pulling in from around the rest of the country?
Well, first, it's easier for your family to come watch you, right? I've had, that's something I'm going to emphasize, and that's something that's important. But I think it's relationships. People know, I've gotten to know me in this area. They'll get to know my staff, and I know my staff already knows a lot of people. But I think they need to see our passion and energy and the trust that we have, and they're going to have questions, and I'm ready for them. Let's sit down, let's talk. But I got to get people on campus. That's what Arthur did. Arthur got me on campus. I saw it, and I was, wow, this place is awesome. And I need to do that for our recruits. I need to get them here. They need to see it. They need to feel it. And we need the fans. I need this building packed. I need it packed every single night, whether we have recruits or no recruits. I need them to give that support to our student athletes. So we've got to fill a roster that they're proud of. And I think, as you know, in this city, you bring energy and passion, they're going to support you. When you win, they really support you. And we need to do that.
You have talked about some of your coaching mentors, and obviously that is a real who's who. Coach Wright, Coach Shrewsbury, Coach Larinaga. So we've talked about how that informs your coaching philosophy. How about style and in terms of that product, in terms of trying to get excitement in the building, what you're looking to put out there for folks?
First we have to see who's on the roster. We'll adjust to that, but, I want our guys to play free. I want to shoot a lot of threes. I've made that clear from day one, but I want them to play with the utmost confidence. That's what I learned from Coach L. Let these guys play with the highest level of confidence, and let them do what they do best. Work on some things in the offseason, but in the season, let them focus on what they do well, and I think that's how you piece it together. So we're gonna try to play a fun style. We're gonna be energetic. We're gonna be talking out there, and again, I told the team I can't coach effort, so you got to bring that right away. That's something that you can control. Let me clean up any of the other stuff, but we're going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. I think the fans are really going to enjoy it.
I know we're sitting here now at a time where it feels like there are so many unknowns, and at least for us on the outside, it feels like November is such a long way away. I'm sure for you it feels like it's going to be here tomorrow with the amount that you have to do. But with all of that uncertainty and the unknowns and these things, what do you want people to know when they're going to come out to the Liacouras Center and to support you and to support this team and this program? What do you want them to know about what they're going to be able to see on the court this year come November?
We're going to have great student athletes. First, they're going to get to know them because we're going to be out in the community. I need the community to know our players, and our players need to know them. And then I got to tell them we're going to work hard. We're going to work hard. We're going to compete. We're going to help each other off the floor. If somebody dives, you're going to see 4 guys dive and pick them up. You're going to see a bench that's just energetic and into the game. And then we're going to play free. We're going to have a system and a style that these guys can go out there and enjoy playing. I think the more fun you have while you're playing, the better you're going to be. So I'll probably yell at a couple guys, hey, smile, smile. And they're going to look at me like I have 3 heads. But I want them to play happy. And that's something that we're going to really work on.
Oh, Coach, we can't wait to see it. I can feel the excitement already. I've heard from so many folks that are so excited to have you here stewarding this historic program. We can't wait to see what's next. And again, welcome to you and to your family.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Thanks so much.
All right, it is my pleasure to introduce the newest head coach at Temple Men's Basketball, Adam Fisher. I'm Kevin Copp. Thank you so much for watching.